The Upstate New York Poison Center has seen a drastic increase in calls for children who've ingested marijuana products. They say most calls have been for marijuana edibles. Kayla Green tells us why this has been happening more often and how to avoid it.
The clinical director of the Upstate New York Poison Center says the majority of calls for kids ingesting edibles have been for children 5 years old and under. Data from the Upstate New York Poison Center shows calls have nearly tripled for children ingesting so-called cannabis candies from January through May of this year compared to the same time last year. Dr. Christine STORK is the clinical director at the Poison Center. She says these products absorb slowly, making overdose easier.
In addition, for pediatrics, many of these products are made to look and taste and smell like candy. So, the dose may be one gummy, for example, 2-year-old, 3-year-old.
Dr. Stork says a child's smaller size and weight can lead to more severe symptoms, including low blood pressure, severe tiredness, and trouble breathing, resulting in a trip to the hospital.
They get much sicker, they have alterations in mental status, they can have coma, they can require assisted ventilatory support or, an endotracheal tube, an airway to manage that exposure.
She says if you have these products, store them out of reach.
It needs to be treated as though it's a medicine and it's a drug. Having them around is okay, but treat it like one of those as well. It's got to be up and away. It's got to be treated like any other toxic medication that might be in the home. And if at all, try to avoid these products that look and taste like candy.
She says she thinks this could be happening more often because it's becoming more socially acceptable to use these products. She says it's definitely something to keep an eye on as marijuana becomes legalized in New York State. In Rochester, Kayla Green, News 8.
All right, thank you, Kayla. And if you think a child has swallowed any form of marijuana, you can call the Poison Center at 1-800-222-1222.